From Rixie, this is the Daily Rec. I'm Sean Skeels. My recommendation for today is the movie Snatch. I watched this movie at a friend's house, and it instantly became a favorite of mine. The way this movie was filmed makes it so unique in my mind, and honestly half the reason why I've loved it so much throughout the years. It came out in, I think, 2001, directed by Guy Ritchie. There are some really big names in the movie, such as Jason Statham, Alan Ford, and Brad Pitt. Put simply, this movie is about boxing and a diamond. I don't really want to say too much because I don't want to give it away, but every character in this movie has their own story, and they're all super unique characters, and every single one of the characters and their plot line ends up tying together at the end of the movie. I really like this movie because there are so many ironic twists. So many times throughout the movie, I found myself laughing to myself at how insanely ironic some of the turn of events can be. A lot of the characters are super interesting and have really great dialogue with awesome backstories, and a lot of funny moments for such a crazy storyline. This movie honestly is I don't know how to say, one of the most bizarre movies I think I've ever seen. It's done really well and ties together a lot of different backstories that I think that I would have never been able to come up with this idea myself. And I think that's part of the reason why I like the movie, is that it all intertwines so deeply and ties together so well at the end that it blows my mind every single time I watch the movie. My favorite character is Boris the Blade, and honestly, he's one of the most badass characters in the movie. If you haven't seen this movie, I would highly recommend it. This movie has an 8.3 on IMDb, and while I disagree, a 73 on Rotten Tomatoes and a 55 on Metacritic. I think those numbers should be higher. That is a personal opinion though, and I am a huge fan of this movie, so if you go by what these websites say regarding the movie and you only watch movies that have an 80 or above, this might not be for you, but honestly, I think it's worth checking out because I think these numbers are skewed a bit. If you want a movie that makes you feel like you're being taken on a wild ride with plenty of characters with their own unique storyline, this is a great movie to check out. I highly recommend it. This has been your Daily Rec. See you tomorrow.